Pay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments
without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Are you looking for the best seat in the house? You know, they always say that. You have the best seat in the house. Well, sometimes in your own house, you can't even find the best seat. Maybe your chairs are too hard. Do you have like, you know, the dinette table with the 4 wooden chairs, and every time you sit down for dinner, you're like, ow, you know, the back hurts. Or maybe you can't even go to a, you know, football game because you know, your back hurts. Or maybe you can't sit down and do your crafting or read your book because you may be a little uncomfortable. Well, with the Miracle Bamboo 2-pack deluxe seat cushion, that actually solves a problem for you. And it's absolutely wonderful because it's $29.95. You're saving $10. This retails at $53.90 if you were to get 2 of these. So it's wonderful. It's like you're getting one. You're getting, you know, 2 for the price of 1. So you're getting 2, and all the color we have, this is so incredibly popular, we only have 1 color left. We have the navy. So this is, so 1, if you were to go to our website right now, would be $27 for 1. So the fact that you're getting 2 for $29.95, it's like you're getting 2 for the price of 1. So Vonabelle Sherman is here, and she's actually using it. She's sitting, doing a little work, like maybe you would be behind the desk. And Vonabelle, this is the way that this is so unique that it's kind of like a orthopedic foam so that your tailbone doesn't get compressed.
Yeah, and it really works well. It helps me stay at my desk longer so that I can work more efficiently, but also gives me a better posture. And then I love the cutout so that my tailbone floats freely. It doesn't get any pressure from making impact on the chair. So it's a great cushion. It's been a bestseller, and I want to tell you more about it as we head to the couch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What I love about this is you take this anywhere. You can keep one in the car if you're one for long commutes or you do road trips, so you always have it with you. You can keep one at home, you know, one in the office, one in your crafting room. I mean, I love that you're getting 2.
Yeah, it's kind of important because I think you'll enjoy having one in the house and one in the car. Now, my bamboo cushion I use in the car.
Okay.
Just because I like the little bit of height. Now, every cushion you could purchase is a little bit different, but every tush is a little bit different,
Yeah.
and every back is a little bit different. So this is when you have to get home and see if it's right for you, but I think it will be. So the reason I use it in the car is because I like to be a little bit higher, and I like the rise I get from it because it's just a little bit firmer on its feel, so the rise I get, this 2-inch rise, stays. It doesn't squish out under you, which is so important because you want to keep that little bit of height. So that's why I like it in the car. And as I turn this, you can see that I have this cutout. And this is so important because if you have a tailbone issue, you want to have your tailbone floating freely, not making impact or meeting any pressure, because that makes you uncomfortable. So that's an important feature. And then this becomes your handle, so that wherever you go, you have the best seat in the house because you could take it with you. So you could take it with you to the restaurant, definitely take it with you to church or sporting events. We're actually in all the fall season of sporting events.
Yeah, and you want to be able to watch and go, grandson. You want to be able to say that. Yeah. And not sit at home because it's too uncomfortable.
Yeah, because it's hard or cold or hot, or you get an imprint of the bench on your thighs.
That's not
You
good.
can bring this with you and you can stay comfortable and you can stay at the game longer. You don't have to find yourself leaving because, oh my gosh, I'm so uncomfortable. Just bring this with you. And what you're looking at is a moisture wicking material, and it is double stitched. So this is great quality. I'm gonna turn it around because I want you to see the back is a little different than the front. So this has little rubber dots here that you can see. That helps it stay in place. So if you, whatever chair you're putting it on or stadium seating, it stays. You don't have to worry about it slipping out under you. So they thought of a lot of different things, and then it does have a removable case, which is important because if you spill something, you know, spill your tea or your coffee, you can throw this into the laundry, wash it, and just put it right back on because it has that zipper. So a lot of great features and a lot of great comfort.
And then you can wash this, right?
Yeah. Well, the cover you can wash.
So you can wash the cover, you take the foam out, and then that way, you know, you can keep it clean and nice and fresh. And then let's talk about the bamboo quality.
Well, of course, that's an all-natural resource, so that's a nice thing for the environment. But it also, with the moisture wicking, if it gets wet, usually things roll off of it.
Yeah, so if you sweat a lot or something like that. So this is gonna have that moisture wicking property. This is really great for the elderly, great for someone maybe that uses a wheelchair, or just somebody who, you know, sits at home, does a lot of crafting. Maybe you're going to do, you know, some quilting and that type of thing. This is fantastic if you sit and you work from home and you're in the office all day and you find yourself getting up time and time and time again. This is the way to go, because you don't want to be uncomfortable in your own home. And I love that you can basically take this anywhere. It's very, very portable, and $9.99 for two. So that's basically the flexible price. So I love this. It's like,
it really is. Now, we were at the couch, and that particular couch is very attractive, but it does sink down, which is, again, the reason I like to have this little bit of extra height, and also makes you sit better, gives you better posture so that you can work longer and be more efficient. Now, you can see the chairs we're sitting on. Now, we're both sitting on these kind of Scandinavian, very hard chairs.
Very good looking.
They are very good looking, but look, they're not comfortable. I'm so happy that I am on the bamboo cushion that gives me the loft and also the comfort. There's a little bit of give and the cutout for my tailbone that's so much more comfortable than sitting on the hardwood. And maybe that's your antique chairs that you love because you got them from grandma. And you're like, I love them, but I don't love to sit on them. You can add the cushion, and with the set of two, you can put it on two of the chairs and regain that comfort that you need to sit longer and enjoy your meal. And then there's some office chairs that are very expensive, but they're not comfortable. If you add this to your office chair, whether it's actually in your office that you travel to, or your home office, you'll sit better, your posture will be better, because when you're working at home, we tend to slump down a little bit. This helps you stay upright, make your back stay in an upright position, and then you can work more efficiently and longer before you have to get up and stretch or be uncomfortable. And also, that tailbone cutout is so key. I have a tailbone issue, and I love these kind of pillows because I need that cutout. It really gives relief. So then you're not in pain, which is important. You don't want to be uncomfortable or in pain with that tailbone. And then, you know, so many people love sports, and this is so key for any sporting, whether you're in middle school, high school, the college, parents going, you have to have a comfortable seat, and sometimes the best seat is the one you bring with you.
the one you bring, because there's no such thing as the best seat in the house, right? Well, what I love about this is you get this home for $9.98. So it's 3 flexible payments of $9.98. So that you are always comfortable. You know, the holidays are coming up, and maybe you stay at home because you just want to be comfortable. You don't know if you go and eat at somebody's house, if it's going to be uncomfortable for you. And you know, maybe even those long road trips you're dreading because you know that it's going to be uncomfortable. Get it home, get 2, and that way you can keep one in the car so that you have it in there. You use yours in the car, Vonabelle, so you can always drive with that. But then you can take one wherever you're going, and you're gonna take a seat at that table and eat and know that you're gonna feel comfortable. So there's no guilt in trying this for $9.98, because normally one is $27. So you're getting 2 for $29.95. That's a steal if you're looking for comfort, if this has been an issue for you. It is great if you're, you know, going to those soccer games or football games, you're sitting in the bleachers, hockey season, you're getting 2, and the color is navy, and it's very, very nice. And are they water resistant?
Well, it's moisture wicking, which means it will roll off, but I wouldn't necessarily call it water resistant. You know, you pour a whole cup on there, you probably need to wash it. But it's water resistant. If you spill a little something, you just wipe it off, which is a really nice feature. And then also, if you happen to be a sweaty person, with the moisture wicking, you don't have to worry that you won't soak it. I think what's interesting is we have this whole new generation of Lyft drivers, Uber drivers, people spending a lot of time in the car. And if that's you, you want to have a comfortable seat because now that's how you're making a living and you want to be comfortable. Add this to your seat in your car and you'll be so comfortable. Now on October 1st, we start, Christmas season. We're in that fourth quarter.
Can you believe that?
And that will mean, at Thanksgiving and Christmas, you might make a lot of car trips. You're gonna go see the kids, the grandkids, relatives. You wanna be comfortable if you're driving 3, 4, 5, 13 hours. You add this to your car seat and you will be comfortable. Now look at how it does have give. So this is sculpted orthopedic foam, but it has give, but it is not so soft that it goes flat on you, which I really appreciate. Because if you just sat on a pillow, it could go flat and just spread out from you, and then it doesn't offer any comfort and support benefits. With this, you get comfort and support benefits because of the sculpted orthopedic. Now, I want to turn this around because I want you to see there is shape here. So it's shaped for your thighs so that you don't cut off your circulation. See, it's scooped out for your thigh and then up for in between and then down again for your other thigh. So this is totally sculpted for your body, including the cutout for your tailbone. It's really well thought out, and then the handle makes it so easy. If you get to church on Sundays and you're like, okay, where are we gonna sit? Because some of it is comfy seating, some of it is the hard pews, and you're trying to find the best seat, but then the best seat for maybe your hearing is not the best seat for your tush. Bring this with you and you'll always have a comfortable seat. And I love it in the navy because navy's a neutral color. So if you add it to your seat, it doesn't scream, oh, I'm sitting on a cushion, although you will make everybody jealous, quite frankly. But you do get the great comfort. Now, everybody is different. As I said, everybody's tush is different, everybody's posture is different. This is when you have to get home and see if it's right for you. But do that because it has great support and comfort, but it does have give. So it really comforts your thighs, your tailbone, and your tush, and it does improve your posture because of the sculpting of the orthopedic foam. It really is well thought out. And it does have the zipper so that you can take that off and wash that.
I love that it's washable. So remember, you're getting two. Normally one would cost you $27, you're getting two for under $30. So this is a steal. This is a great giftable. So if you know someone who uses a wheelchair, if you know someone, who goes to all the games, they're supporting their grandson or granddaughter, and they're trying to be there and root them on, but they're uncomfortable, a great gift. So definitely you could keep one and gift one. Just because you get two at home doesn't mean you have to keep two. This is fantastic because it's all about your comfort. Because you want to have fun. You want to be able to get out and about. You don't want to stay at home just because it's uncomfortable in your car, or you love to go to church, but it's gotten too uncomfortable because the pews are too hard. Or you want to go to that sporting event, but, oh, I don't know if I'll be comfortable. Live life. I mean, this is wonderful to help you in that area because this is an orthopedic foam.
It is. It's well thought out. It's almost like, medical grade. We could add if you go to the medical store, you have to put a 1 in front of that 29 because it is, much more expensive. And there are people who live their lives in a wheelchair and you need to add that comfort. And we have a best-selling mobility cart here. And so if you've gotten that, maybe you want to add some comfort by adding the Miracle bamboo cushion. And it might be the miracle you're looking for. You just need to get it and try it.
Absolutely. A reminder, one on our website, if you go to our website right now, just buying one. It was $26.95. It's actually sold out. So if you go to our website, you'll see it's sold out. So $27 basically for one. You're getting two for $29.95. Thank you, Vonabelle. You're always perfect. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
I grew up always dreaming and wanting to create things.
I see something and I see that we can make it better.
One day, the light bulb just went off. Nobody has this. They're waiting for me to invent it.
Next thing you know, you're on HSN and the whole world's hearing about it.
It just sold out.
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
HSN celebrates the dreamers, inventors, and entrepreneurs who follow their hearts, helping American dreams come true.
Being here today proves anything is possible.
Our Happy Place cleaning products
are made with plant-based ingredients,
which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy place. People think, can it work well?
And it does. We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes. You're not putting as many chemicals where your kids and your pets are touching them.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
What if I told you could have flashlights at your fingertips? So if you're working underneath the hood of your car, doing a little mechanic work, you don't have to get to somebody and say, hey, can you hold the flashlight? You can actually have flashlights at your fingertip. This is wonderful. This is the Atomic Beam Glove, and you're getting a 2-pack for $14.95. So it's absolutely fantastic that you can get this for $14 because it really just changes the way you do things. So if you're crafting, you know, and you're trying to get that little thread through the needle, you'll have flashlights at your fingertips. I love this. So you're getting 2 of these. Very, very unique, by the way. If you take a look, $14.95. Normally, the retail value is $29.98. So what a great, great value for you. 2 flexible payments of $748. Aren't they just so cool? I think they're so cool. And they fit practically anyone. So I want to bring in Peter Kilcullen, who is always has the coolest gadgets.
Yeah, it is.
You do. That is so cool to see you walking.
Right.
We should have had the lights
See,
out.
that's why we don't need these. They're getting in the way.
They're getting in the way. Well, I like that you knocked over the big flashlight because these are tiny.
Exactly. And you were talking about a second ago that normally if you're doing a job, whether it's just, you know, a job around the house or just something you like to do, you need both hands, but then you have to hold the flashlight. So maybe you're doing this little operation, you've got it under the arm, and you're trying to get light positioned where you need it. Well, you don't have to do that any longer because no matter what you're doing, you're going to have this great light right at your fingertips. So you're getting both. But look at that. You know, as I have these on my index finger and my thumb, so basically that means when I'm holding something, you can see that it's going to project that light. So I'll use my hand as an example. It puts that light right there. Look at the light it's putting right there on my hand, right where I want it. So there's no light. Oh, thanks, God, look at that. How you're seeing. I mean, this is so great. But you know what's interesting? It was even providing light when we had the studio lights up. But look at that. It is so great when you have that light exactly where you need it and you don't need that helping hand. You know, sometimes we need a friend with us or a helping hand. But to be able to do it on your own is fantastic. So here's a great one while we have, you know, even the lights down. I'll show you that one of the things we can do is even go around. And one of the things I was thinking about, wouldn't it be, look at that. When I'm changing a light bulb.
This is so neat to me.
Right, I'm reaching up and I can change that light bulb because when you're changing a light bulb,
you
guess
can't
what?
see.
You don't have that light anymore. But look at that. Look at all the light it's providing. Now, I'm just showing you one hand right there. You know, if I was to bring 2 hands in, imagine the amount of light you're going to have. So I don't have to do anything. If I'm going up on a ladder, I don't have to carry that flashlight and then try to hold it in your hand. They're on your hands. That light is exactly where I need it to be every single time. So I really like that, and that's a great example. But maybe you have, you know, one around the house, obviously, but then maybe you're going to have one in the car. Here you can see doing all those crafts and things that you want to do with sewing, of course, is, I mean, you know how
hard
trying to think about threading a needle right now.
It is the hardest thing to do. It's like, I mean, first of all, I need my readers, but
totally.
But even with your readers on, sometimes the light is just not great.
Yeah, and that's another one. Now, with all the computer, USB ports and things we have, then our entertainment systems and being behind the cable box, having this on your hand is perfect. You know, what's so interesting, we're talking about readers, when you go behind something like this, and I've got to hook this up, you know, having those lights on your fingers means that it lights it up right away. You see that? So I can see exactly where I'm going. I mean, this is a bit of an older thing here, but you'll be going to your HDMI cables and things like that.
Right.
You have the light exactly where you need it. And you can have both of your hands doing something, right? Because you don't have to hold an additional flashlight, which I think is fantastic. You never have to be fighting with that flashlight and then thinking, well, how am I going to use both of my hands when one has to hold the flashlight and then you're calling someone else? This is so perfect.
It is.
Now, let me show you. You were talking about how it fits everyone.
Yes.
You can just slip it over your fingers, And it's really a very soft, very lightweight, stretchable fabric, so you can see that.
It's comfortable.
Yeah, now I can stretch it. I'm just wrapping it around my wrist however you want, and then that hook and loop closure just goes right there, and you're set. So however you want to do it. Now, some people also you can actually wear it if you wanted both of them on your index and middle finger, you could do that as well. But I think the thumb's really nice, in particular if you're holding something.
I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah, so you flip that over, then your thumb would go there and the index finger there.
Okay.
And you can see it's just underneath.
Okay.
And you're set to go. So I wanted to grab this.
There you go. Okay. Am I putting it on?
And then
I just kind of go underneath?
That's it.
Okay. So very, very simple. So it fits anybody. And I have long fingers. It's pretty, you know, we're tall, so we have those like big basketball player hands.
That's right. Well,
so it will fit all sizes, I promise you. I'm extra large in a glove, and so it's gonna do extra small, extra large. I love that. And so I just hit this little button right here.
Yeah, you just flip that switch on and off. And again, it's LED.
So cool.
It really, the lights last a long time. And I think it's the right brightness, because many times it's just reaching around. Maybe it's even in the middle of the night and you want to have this, you know, on your bedside table, and you're able to put this on even if you have to go through the medicine cabinet. Because, you know, one of the things, even when you wear readers like I do quite a bit, what's nice is that when you have these on, you have that additional light. Even if you have to grab your readers as well, you'll be able to do that. But I like showing this when you're using tools and individual things like that. This is going to be perfect. Again, if I'm looking at that screwdriver, you're going to see that I'm going to have available light right where that screwdriver is working, which I think is the best thing. So even electrical work, and it's not, you're not working in the dark. We're showing the lights down so you can see that. What I like is even in a dim room, it's, you know, it's daytime, but you still can't see great in a room, or you're doing electrical work. This is absolutely perfect because you can see that. And then even getting in through the ladies, maybe for their handbag. Here I'm looking through a tool bag, I guess we'll call that.
You're exactly right, though. You're going to your car, you need to get, sometimes, you know, you should get your keys out before you get to the car, but we never do. So you want to be able to get them quickly. It's about to get dark early. Look in your purse and you find the keys and everything.
Exactly. You can find everything you need right in there. Oh, and I want to put this underneath. What I also was thinking about, having one in the car, there's a lot of different jobs that we might have to do in an emergency. So I have a car battery here, and, you know, one of the things we always have to do is hook up maybe those jumper cables. I thought this was a really nice one. So I'm going to turn this off, and if I was to try to put that on the jumper cables, you can't see what you're doing at all. Flip this on. Now watch as I hold that with my thumb. Right where I'm looking, I'm gonna have that light right on that battery terminal. So one of the things that's important, I'm gonna know if I'm on positive or the negative battery terminal. I can go to the next one. Look at the amount of light that you're getting with that. It's the perfect amount of light in the perfect spot every single time. Really, really cool.
I would even use this to walk the dogs, because I don't know about your dog, like my dog wants to always go in my neighbor's yard. And so I'm always fumbling around trying to pick up the poop. And I want to be able to see exactly where it is so that they don't come outside and step in it. Well, you know, you just try to be a good neighbor, but my point is, when you walk the dog and it's a quick walk and they use the bathroom and you want to pick up everything, this is great for walking your dog so that you see all that.
Yeah, exactly. And I have a leash there. When you're holding this, again, with your thumb, it actually runs that light kind of down the leash, which makes it really easy. And here's another thing I wanted to show you. Actually, when you look at this, we look into that box right there, you really don't see anything, because it's just a very dark box. Now, again, this could be something like I was talking about, your medicine cabinet, or it could be a cabinet that you're looking for anything. So now when I reach in there, oh, look, there you go. You can see that. So without the light, isn't that cool? It looks like it disappears completely.
Yes.
But you don't need an extra hand. It's right there. As you're reaching for it, you're gonna see exactly, I mean, that's pretty cool, because it's completely dark. But when I reach in there, you see it perfectly. So that's what you're getting with the atomic beam gloves. You're getting that light exactly where you need it every single time. So think about just all those, any kind of close-up work that you're doing. It doesn't always have to be these different jobs. It's, you know, fun things, whether you're doing your crossword puzzles, if you're doing some, you know, your hobbies, whether it's going to be even quilting, and it could be any of those things where you just need extra light up close. This is perfect. In the car, I think, is a great option, of course. Using that.
Even what if there was an emergency and you needed to go down to the garage and you know, find out where your electrical box is and all of that and start pushing wires.
Absolutely, that's a great one. If you're doing jobs, certainly under the sink in different areas, it's just nice that you can work on this. I know this from experience, where you're trying to balance a flashlight hold of, sewing. That's a great one. I know Guy has a sewing hour coming up later today. Guy Yovan will be there. And it's such a great thing if you're doing any of that stuff up close, any kind of work up close.
Yeah, how about fishing?
Certainly.
You know?
we were talking about thread a needle, but you got to thread the hook the same way and tie a hook and things like that. This makes it so much easier.
This is so cool.
Yeah, and even here's just a simple one. I can just open this cabinet door. But again, if you're in a dimly lit area or you're underneath, just being able to look, oh, which one do I want exactly? You can find exactly what you want. You can read those labels that much more quickly. It just makes it so perfect. And it's a long-lasting LED light that you're always going to have with you. One in the car, one in the house. You know, again, next to your bed, it's going to be perfect. Maybe you don't want to wake up your spouse, but you want to, you know, have a little extra light, or you want to be able to read with a little more light. This could be a perfect way to do it.
Absolutely, and you're getting two basically for the price of one. So if you were to purchase these separately, because this is a 2-pack, it would be $29.98. You're getting two of these for $14.95. And even better, it's free shipping. Also, 2 flexible payments of $7.48. So the Atomic Beam glove, it's genius, really, so that you don't ever have to ask somebody, hey, can you hold that flashlight for me, you know, while I get under the hood of my car? You got to go in and find somebody. You can be independent with these. I love this. It's a great idea. Oh, you can do your crossword puzzle with that?
Yeah, well, what am I doing? Yeah, by word search. So you can do that word search just like that. Because sometimes it's not even when you're in the dark, you just need more light. And this is fantastic. So you're gonna love that. Fits everyone, easy to use, comfortable. Yep. Yeah, very comfortable, and I mean, we have large hands. It fits us, it's gonna fit your small. Yeah. So Peter's not going anywhere, not going far. So he's gonna come back just a little bit later. Yes. Okay, so you're not going far. Okay. Thanks. So yes, the Night Angel coming up. This is genius. This is a 3-pack deluxe wall outlet cover plate. So basically you change out your outlet covers, and if you get up in the middle of the night, you have light, whether that's in the kitchen, whether it's in the hallway, which, you know, you're always stumping your toe or going down those stairs. You don't want to miss a step. It's genius. So you can get several of these. You get it in a 3-pack, but if you can swing it, I'd get a couple. It's $16.95. That's your price break. 2 flexible payments of $8.48. So this is normally $30 for this 3-pack, and you're getting it for $16. And Peter Kilcullen will have a full presentation of that coming up in just a few minutes. Now we're going to talk sound. If you want to really optimize your hearing, we have a wonderful sound amplifier and travel case for you, and you're looking at it right here. It's $39.95, and normally this is a $60 value, so we've knocked $20 off, 3 flexible payments of $13 and some change, and it fits men and women. You're getting 5 earpieces just to make sure that you have the right fit. It's so important, and whether you're outside, we're somewhere really, really quiet, or whether you're in a public, loud place, you always have the perfect hearing situation. So I want to bring in Lisa Kirshner. How are you?
I'm good, Debbie. How are you?
Good to see you, our health and wellness experts. Always lovely to have you on.
It's great to be here.
Tell us the benefits of having this sound amplifier.
I got to tell you, this is such a great product. The price today, unbelievable. It is not just your typical, ordinary on-off sound amplifier that you might expect at this price point. So if you can see here, I'm going to tilt the ear just a little bit. Oh, if I had a dime for every time I said that sentence. To show you what you're going to get. First of all, it's an over-the-ear, sleek design. The earpiece can fit in either the right or the left ear.
I like that.
Yeah, you can use it. You can get one for each ear, or you can just have the one and put it in the ear that needs it the most. But you can keep customizing this experience because it turns on with a toggle switch. So one of the important things to note is you're not going to confuse the switches. They're very different. On-off is a toggle. It's in the on position now. I'll turn it off, turn it back on. You do it right when you're wearing it if you want to keep it on and have it engaged in certain situations. And then you've got volume. You've got 15 volume settings. That's intuitive. Up is louder, down is quieter. Okay. But then here's the real genius. It's this mode button that's here at the top. And what that does is it enables you to go from a quiet environment, say Debbie, you and I are talking right here. I could put it in mode 1. Every time you turn it on and off, it's going to reset to mode 1, volume 1. Okay. And you turn it on how? You turn it on with the toggle switch down here. Toggle. It's on right now. I'll turn it off and turn it on. So then I would know it's back on mode 1. And then at mode 1, like I said, it's an environment where you and I are talking.
Okay.
And I want to be able to hear you.
Sure.
Mode 2 is a slightly louder environment. Maybe you're going to do that if you want to go out to the movies, or you're in an office, or even driving. Mode 2 and mode 3, it gets a progressively louder environment. So it's not the amount of volume exactly as much as the environment that you're in. That's what's so unique about this sound amplifier. You can change it based on the sounds around you. It's something you want to play with. Then it has another mode. That's right, 4 modes, and that one is for the loudest environment that you might find yourself in. Take it outside to a train station or an airport, and again, you want to experiment with what's going to work best.
So is it kind of drowning out the other noise when you're like in a noisy, loud place?
That's right. That's how these digital, it's an HD smart ear is what we call it.
Okay.
And that filters out the sounds in a variety of environments so you can hear what you have been missing. And it, like I said, it's got those 15 volume settings. So within every mode, you have a lot of choices that you can make. And I want to show you something else here. So a lot of times this is not something that a person is going to want to have all the time. I mean, it's sleek, it's over the ear.
Sure.
It doesn't, it's something that can be concealed easily.
Well, you use it when you need to use it.
That's right.
If you're traveling, I mean, even if you're on an airplane or anything like that.
Yes,
and you want to optimize your hearing.
And you know, this is that time of year where there's so many gatherings, everybody's getting together, the whole family's there, and there's so much conversation happening, you want to be in on that conversation.
Right.
I also want to talk about what you're getting in this deal.
Okay.
You get 5 silicone earpieces. Now, I didn't even really talk about that at all. You've got this carry case, so you can take it with you. This is a soft shell carry case, and you can easily put your silicone earpiece in there, a spare battery, or carry the sound amplifier itself. And then
that's great for travel.
That's right.
Absolutely.
But this earpiece right here, as you can, as we just showed in the box, you get 5 different ones to customize for your ear. So that is such an important factor when it comes to the sound. It just comes off and goes right back on, but what you'd probably want to do is experiment with another size.
Right.
So you take another size and you're gonna put that one on. And once you get that on, you test it out in your ear and you test it out at those various sounds, in those various environments, because that's how you know the seal is a whole component in how well the sound amplifier is going to be working for you.
And so there are 4 sound modes.
That's right. And 5 earpieces.
And 5 earpieces and 15 volume controls, right?
That's right. And the battery, it's a super easy to change battery. As you can see here, there's a compartment right in there. It comes with 3 super long life batteries. They're gonna have the little blue tab on them. You take off the tab and then you place it inside. Let me take off the tab while I have it right here.
It's like 500 hours of battery, isn't it?
Yeah, these are 30-day batteries. Once you take that tab off, that's when you get your 30 days. And then boom, and you're ready to go. And again, now it's ready to turn it off and on. You've got the sound, and then you've got the modes. That's the real fascinating, that they can get this kind of technology at your fingertips, and you can put it on easily. And I've got my hair back to kind of show you you're not seeing it.
Right,
and
it's concealed.
Discreet.
It is discreet.
I know so many folks who, there's vanity. There are, you don't want it to maybe clash with your outfit. There are so many reasons that you might not want to have this visible on display, and it's very discreet. And again, you can switch it from ear to ear. We
So who is a good candidate for this? If somebody's sitting at home thinking, I may want to try this. Who would be a good person to try this out?
Well, anybody who wants to hear the sounds in their environment that they have been missing. Okay. And, it's not a medical device.
Right.
This is one of the big reasons why it's not thousands of dollars. It's not even hundreds of dollars. This is so reasonable. You can get one or two of these at this price point, and it's going to enable you. And you can see this gentleman here. He is out in nature. Right. He's bird watching. Bird watching relies on hearing
the birds.
The different calls.
Right, exactly.
And, you know, when you put this on, it's gonna amplify the sound and enable you in a variety of different environments to hear what you've been missing. It's an amazing...
It's that simple.
Yeah, it's
so you could be going to the game, you could be going to a concert, you could be going to hear like a grandson, you know, play, you know, they have the first solo at the orchestra. I used to play the clarinet, and
really?
when it was time for my solo, I was first chair clarinet.
I'm impressed. That's a hard instrument.
But if you're missing some of those sounds, then you might want to get this home and try it. You do have 30 days to just optimize your hearing. So whether you're in a quiet place or a loud place, there are like 4 different modes to help you hear the sounds that you've been missing. Now we want to make it clear that this is not a medical device. It is not a hearing aid, but this may be able to help you optimize your hearing. If you have some of those problems where you're like, did I miss that? And this you might want to get it home and try it, because you're getting 5 earpieces, so that ensures that you get a great fit. And it's also on 3 flexible payments of $13. We've knocked $20 off for you. And this is a HD smart ear sound amplifier. And talk about what makes it smart. What makes this a smart technology and device?
And that's such a great question, because it is those 4 modes that you were talking about. It's the fact that it's not just a simple on-off. You have the opportunity through using this mode button here at the top to really customize this experience for a variety of environments. And what that enables you to do is to hear better in every single situation that you might find yourself in, whether you're staying at home, watching TV, whether you're out at the office or driving around. We call it the movie saver.
Right. So let's go over some of the sound modes, because the first sound mode is like if you're in a quiet environment around the house. The second sound mode is like everyday use, like you're watching television. The third mode is noisier, everyday use, like you're out in public and it's just
grocery
like
store.
Yeah.
Or if you're even like we were talking about before, it's coming into the holidays, your family gathering is there. It's many,
so loud,
many people.
yeah, talking.
And you want to be able to...
They're playing dominoes.
Well, you know,
it's loud, yeah.
That's right. To be part of the conversation is so important to our mental well-being, our emotional well-being, and everyday life.
And even if you're in the noisiest of noises, like places like a stadium, you know, where you're going to that big, huge football game, and there's just, you know, so many people talking around you, and everybody's up and they're doing the wave and all of this, and you're maybe missing things, not knowing. I know you can tell I love that, right? I'm a big that's the way. I'm a big football fan. But I think this is great. It also has a balanced frequency response.
Yes. And that's, again, that speaks to how it shifts from mode to mode, what it's doing. You know, something else I really want to tell you about is the batteries. Again, you're getting those 3 extra long life batteries. These are batteries you can get anywhere. You don't have to go back to this company and order this thing. This is something you can get at any grocery store or hardware store. And that is another lifesaver with this, because you've got the soft shell case so you can travel and take it with you, and it's easy to keep a spare battery, but if you need one, you can stop anywhere to pick one up. And again, you can pop this in to get the sound amplification no matter where you are. They've really got you covered between the volume control and the modes. It's such a smart design. It's such a great piece of technology at your fingertips.
Is it comfortable on the ear?
I mean, I just now,
Yeah.
I was like, wait, do I still have it on, or did I put it back in the case?
So if you've been worrying about like, oh, I don't want anybody to know, or it's very discreet, you cannot see it.
Well, I took it out, but I couldn't even remember because that's how much you don't notice that it's there.
Right, you can't see that.
Yeah, and sadly I don't have like a big, thick, flowing head of hair to hide it. It's,
but
you know,
I think
it's
that's even
there.
perfect to know that you don't have to have a big, thick head, and it's just going to be discreet. So thank you, Lisa.
Well, thank you for sharing, Clarinette. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Okay, just a reminder of our Miracle Bamboo 2-pack deluxe seat cushion. To make it comfortable anywhere you sit. Any seat in the house will actually be comfortable with these. You can take it to your favorite dining area, travel, if you're going on a road trip, if you're going to some of those sporting events, or if you're just at home and you have one of those wooden chairs and it's just very, very uncomfortable, then we certainly want you to give this a try, because we were selling this on our website, it's sold out now, but one costs $27. You're getting a 2-pack for $29.95. So it's like, you're getting one, buy two, get one free. So that's an excellent deal for you. 3 flexible payments of $9.98. Okay, so now this is our American Dream series, where we have an ongoing search for the best and the brightest entrepreneurs out there. Could it be you? It could be. So we love when we have this and you come with your wonderful ideas and then we pick a winner. Well, that's what we have right now. And it's all about the magnifying glass with the light so that you can read the fine print. You know how they say, make sure you read the fine print, because they'll get you, boy, if you don't read the fine print. This is the Lights All by Premier COB LED magnifier. You're getting a 2-pack and you're choosing your color. You're just getting either black or blue. $16.95, free shipping on this. Batteries are included, and I think this is so neat. So if you can't read, like, maybe the prescriptions on your medicine bottle, you'll be able to do that with ease. You're choosing this cobalt blue or the black, and you're getting 2. So that you can leave one in the kitchen when you're reading those recipes, and then have one in the bedroom when you're reading your book at night. I want to bring in Matt Davis, who is here. How are you? Are you not going to look at you? How does my makeup look?
How are you? Look fantastic. Even more beautiful.
You see those lines with that. I love this idea.
How smart is this?
I'm telling you, because the fine print, like I had a parking ticket the other day. Well, maybe a few weeks ago.
That's
I didn't read the fine print.
Oh, that's
so now I owe more money. But seriously, you really can't read the fine print sometimes.
What happened with that parking ticket? I'll tell you, this is one of those brilliant things. Someday, Debbie, you'll know what I'm about to talk about. But when I hit 50 years old, my eyeballs went on vacation. I actually have trifocals, and those of you out there that you know what I'm talking about. So I have 3 different levels of magnification here, and I still have trouble reading the fine print, and it's getting smaller and smaller, especially in dark places, especially in like restaurants where you're trying to read the menu, or maybe you're reading the side of a pill bottle, trying to read your prescription.
Right.
This is a great invention from the folks at Premier. First of all, they didn't invent the magnifying glass, of course, but what they did is Cody and his team said, why not add the beautiful Cobb LED lights built in? So now when you're looking at something up close and personal, you can see there's the before, the dark, and it's kind of, you can see how it's getting bigger. But look, when I add the light, it really pops. And now you can see what's going on. You can really see, even in those dark spaces, now you're no more squinting. I love it.
I think this is brilliant. Because whether you're doing a crossword puzzle, whether you're trying to read the map, you're trying to get somewhere, and you're trying to go the right direction, but you just can't see it. This takes the guesswork out of it.
Absolutely. Take a look. We're going to get a shot here. We're actually going to drop the lights. This is the first time we've done this. But I wanted you to see, if you can see through our jib camera up top, you can see this is the magnification. Without it, look at that. You can see, well, those letters are kind of moving around.
Wow.
But watch, when we use the magnification, but watch what happens. Boom, when I turn that light on, look how beautiful that is. Now you can read. Look at that. Now you can really get that magnification that you want. So whether you're doing crossword puzzles and you're squinting trying to see what the size is, or maybe you're reading the newspaper. I know my mother and father, when they got older, it became a real challenge for them to be able to read the newspaper. But now they can do that. Or if you're out at a restaurant, or maybe you're on the road.
Restaurant,
and
yes.
I'll tell you, a restaurant, having somebody read the menu to you. You know, I've done that before.
Oh yeah, my husband, he does that to me. What's the special?
What's that say?
You can't see that?
Right.
No, I wouldn't have asked you.
Look at how perfect this is, even for on the road. So put one in your purse, put one, you know, definitely take one with you to the restaurant, take one with you on the road so you can read the map. If you're like me and you still like the old-fashioned maps.
Right.
Take a look at that. And then put one next to wherever you're sitting right now. If you're reading books or if you're going to bed and you read a book like my wife does every night, this is a great little helper to have with you.
Oh yeah, I think it's absolutely wonderful, and you're getting 2 of them.
Yeah.
So you can have one in different areas of the house. Where do you do your crossword puzzles? Do you do it at the kitchen table? Where do you read your favorite magazines? And then the recipes. Oh my goodness, that's my excuse for not cooking. I can't read the recipe.
I would love to cook for you, honey, but I can't read the recipes. Oh, look at that. I love that.
The map, the lighting to me really just sets it off.
That's
because
right.
you just haven't seen a magnifying glass like this with the lighting.
Look how beautiful that is. Our beautiful coins that we sell here at HSN.
Yes.
Now you can take them home. You can really, maybe you're a collector. Maybe you're somebody who loves to look at her jewelry, look at your gems up close and personal. Now you can do that. Maybe you're somebody that works on models. Or, I know Mr. Gallovan has sewing coming up here.
He does.
And look at that. How about if you're trying to thread a needle? When's the last time you could actually see the needle? And look at that. Now you can actually see the opening in the needle.
That's so
but
clear.
Look at that without, and now look at that with, and look at it with the light. How smart is that? Now these are Cobb LEDs, so they're super, super bright. They take 2 AA batteries in the handle, but we're actually giving you the AA batteries as well. So you're getting 4 AA batteries included from the folks at Premier. I think they've really hit it out of the park again. I love it. And Lights-All is the brand by Premier, so that you can see everything that you need. And look at that, it brings it right up close and personal.
It's already a customer pick.
Yeah.
And so if you just read the reviews, you guys love this because I did read the review of one person who collected coins. So if you're a numismatist,
ooh, I love that word.
It's only because I've done a presentation with our wonderful coin expert, Mike Mezak.
That's right, Mike's the best.
But yeah, I think this is wonderful. Or, you know, one lady said she got it for her elderly mom.
That's
so
right.
do you know somebody who's crafting? Maybe a lot of people are making quilts for the holidays. That's such a perfect gift. And this is just great because the light comes on and you basically reading, you know, anything, whether it's, I love the little kid reading the rocks. And
oh, I love it.
What is that? Is he just looking at the different
found
rocks?
artifact, I think.
Artifact, okay.
Oh, look at that. There it is right there. Please mail in your check for that parking ticket.
I was so mad about that. Now the ticket has gone up.
Now, that wasn't here at HSN, was it?
No, I went downtown to meet Alice Carone, our wonderful host, Alice Carone.
She's a bad influence.
And I couldn't believe it. And they didn't get a ticket, and I got a ticket. But you know what? Anyway, I digress. I did not read the fine print. But half the time, I can't read the fine print because I'm with you. I've had that big birthday, and I lose my reading glasses. You put this in your purse. You're getting 2, so you can always have one even in the glove compartment of your car.
I love it.
So when you get that parking ticket, you can read and see when it's due. They're gonna put it right there.
I hope that's not how you're using it, but.
No, that's not. But seriously, beautiful colors, this wonderful cobalt blue, you're getting 2. And you're getting it for $16.95, or you're getting the black, and it's free shipping, and it's a huge customer pick. I love that this was part of our American Dreams, a wonderful entrepreneur who was so bright and thought, let's add some bright lights to this so that you can see everything. Are you good at crossword puzzles?
You know, I just started doing crosswords. My mother was outstanding at crossword puzzles, but I just started doing them, and I'll tell you, I love having this around just to be able to see all those hints. I need all the hints.
Yeah,
you know?
What a difference when you can see, right? I love it.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Matt Davis.
Thank you, Miss Debbie.
Always a pleasure, always. Okay, it's all about the lighting, I think, tonight, or the lack thereof. I hope you get home the Premier COB LED magnifier 2-pack because the batteries are included. This is a wonderful gift if you have some elderly loved ones in your life, or even if you're not elderly like myself and you just can't read that fine print, especially when it comes to medications, you don't want to make a mistake. Okay, the Night Angel 3-pack deluxe wall outlet cover plate. Look how cool this is. You basically take off your old wall outlet covers and replace them, And when the lights go out, guess what? You can see. There's a trail of lights for you, whether it's in that dark hallway or it's in the bathroom or is in the kitchen. Do you get up and you're fumbling around and you're trying to get just a glass of water, but you need to be able to see? Well, these are the coolest things. So you're getting a 3-pack, and what you're doing is taking off those old outlet cover plates and putting on these new ones. It's absolutely wonderful. So the choice is what? Okay, so decor, you get either decor or duplex. So you see the different designs. So this is duplex, so you do, you know, two, there you go. $16.95, 2 flexible payments for $8.48. Let's bring in a Peter Kilcullen. I think this is wonderful. Because I always get up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I get home from here and I drink all this water because I'm thirsty after the presentations. So I always have to get up. And have you ever stumped your baby toe?
You know it.
Ooh, that hurts, that baby toe.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking a lot of cool different ways to add light to your life, but this is a really neat one, that this light will never be noticed, and then your lights, you know, when your lights go down or it's dark in a room, they're gonna come on automatically, which I think is amazing. So when you look at these outlets, you're thinking, well, where's that light even coming from? So when you see this, they look exactly like the outlet covers that you have right now. They're no difference at all. And then you look right here, that's a sensor, that's a light sensor. And then underneath here, and we'll be able to show you in a moment, there's 3 LED lights. Those are your light angels right down there.
So they're just already contained inside.
Exactly. 100,000 hours those lights will run. And they're underneath there, and all you're doing is replacing that outlet cover.
Okay.
And we're gonna show you in a moment how incredibly simple it is. But let's show you what these lights look like.
Sure.
So when we bring down the lights, or you're in a dark room, and like you were talking about, when you wake up in the middle of the night and you don't want to turn on that full light in the bathroom.
You try not to wake up everybody.
Yeah, you just get a guiding light that'll guide you to that area. So there it is, underneath that. Did you see that? That was me. I was pushing the light towards that and it went on and off again. But look at that. When it's dark, they'll come on. Now, I will say this, that when we're seeing them here, they're much brighter. We're never going to see the full brightness on the cameras here in the studio because they're not really meant to shoot this picture while it's so dark. But it's incredible to guide you in the bathroom, to guide you down the hallway. What about in the kitchen underneath your cabinets? It's a beautiful look, as well as a light where you can come in. You're saying you want to, you know, midnight snack, you want to go into the fridge a little bit, just having that light on. There it is, just a great looking light. And the bathroom is another perfect one. You know what happens with these? You can have a night light that automatically comes on, and this always comes to be true in the bathroom, but you don't have to take up outlet space. This is going to be your normal outlet. So you want to have night lights, but if you have to plug them in there, we have one over there. So you can see that one's plugged in, an ordinary light, night light that you have to turn on and off yourself, and then it takes up the outlet. So, you know, when you're in a bathroom where there might only be one outlet in the bathroom, it really comes at a premium. You don't want to have to waste your time. And then we're showing you that other outlet box where you might have to deal with all kinds of different wiring. This is going to be the most simple installation. So you love these lights, the night lights, the night angels, they look great. They're gonna be perfect. All you're doing with these is, this is the night angel right here, and I'll show you those LEDs on the bottom. There they are, those 3 LEDs. This is the light sensor, so it knows when it's dark and it comes on automatically. So I'm gonna show you on the inside right there. All we have are these 2 clips right here. So they have a metal contact that you see right there, and that metal contact is gonna come in contact with the screws, which basically hold the wiring for your outlet. Now, you don't have to do anything with that. All you're going to do is push this on. So I'm gonna show you from the outside. You're gonna push that on just like your regular outlet plate. You're gonna use that single screw right there, and you're set. But I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. So you can see how those contacts are coming into contact with those screws that hold the wiring to power up your outlet. And that's all it takes. You will not have to do anything with the wiring. So I'll show you that again. There's your outlet. It's gonna be in there. You're just gonna push this over your outlet, just like that.
So simple.
So it takes about 30
2 seconds? Yeah.
2 seconds to do it.
I was like 2
Single
seconds.
screw, you pull off the other outlet cover, you push this one on, fits on there perfectly, add the screw, and you're done. And you have that amazing 100,000 hours of LED light. They barely use any electricity, as you know, because they're LED, but it is a very simple process. Here's another look at how you do that. It just pushes over that existing outlet that you have. There it is. We take off one cover, There's the Night Angel. Right over that, you put that screw back in, and you are set. Isn't that awesome? And
so you don't
there's
have to push
light.
a button or anything like that.
No, comes on automatically. That's where I love it, right there.
Yes.
On that backsplash underneath the cabinets, whatever you want to call that. Oh, the stairs would be amazing. That's a great look, and that's the 3 that you're getting tonight. You're going to get those 3, and you can have that change in your kitchen so quick and so easy. I just think that this is going to be, it really is an amazing touch, and I think it's going to look, it's going to look like a professionally, installed lighting system that you have these automatic lights that come on in a dark room, but they won't come on during the day because we have that light sensor, but they're going to be there for you at night. When you wake up in the middle of the night, they'll be on in the kitchen. They'll be on in the bathroom. They'll be on that hallway.
I love that.
To guide you, or maybe it's the kids who are getting up a lot, and you want to have some night lights for the kids, but you don't want to have to think about them, turning them on, whether they're taking up outlet space. Pop one of these in there. Maybe it's just, maybe you have one outside the door, in the hallway, outside the bathroom door, and then you can have one in the bathroom. So anyone who gets up, goes out in the hallway. Now, I think if you saw this light during the day, you'd be like, well, that's not really that bright, if we turn it on in the studio. But as soon as you're in a completely dark hallway and a dark bathroom, this is a tremendous amount of light. It's the perfect amount of light. Not to wake you up, but to guide you in there, to make sure you can see where you're going, you're not gonna stub your toe, and then you can get right back to sleep. It honestly is a perfect way to get the exact amount of light that you need.
And so we have a caller right now, so I wanna, I'm sorry, what was the name again, Kyle? I think we have a caller on the line. Do we have a caller? Oh, okay, Catherine. Hi, good morning to you.
Hey, Catherine.
Well, hello, both of you. What are you doing up so late?
That's right.
We're going to ask you the same question. So what did you buy?
I bought these Night Angel 3-packs. I bought 2 of them. I probably should have gotten more.
Great.
It's not too late. And so how do you think this helps you in the middle of the night?
Oh, I am just really tired of my cleaning lady taking out my nightlight to plug in the vacuum cleaner and then not putting it back in, and me tripping over whatever's in the way when I try to go get up in the middle of the night.
Oh my goodness, have you ever stepped on a Lego? I mean, it hurts so bad.
Oh, I've stepped on worse.
Well, I'm so glad you got
I have a little chihuahua.
You have a little chihuahua. Well, I appreciate you calling in. I'm glad you're staying up late with us.
Definitely.
That's good that you were able to see the TV and see the remote because you have your night lights on.
Not nearly bright enough anyway for me.
Okay, well, I'm glad you like it.
I'm sorry, this way the plug is usable.
Oh, yeah.
Those outlets, and that's wonderful.
Yeah, I think you're really going to like them. Where specifically do you want to put them? Is it going to be in a bathroom, a hallway?
Oh, she's already gone. Catherine's gone.
We'll
I think that's so cool, Catherine. Make sure you write a review. Then we'll remember Catherine and the Chihuahua. So make sure you write that in. So what you're doing is you're choosing 2 styles. So you can either get the, what are we calling this? The duplex style. So the duplex style, this is your duplex. Oh, this one's decor. Oh, I'm sorry. This is decor. And then duplex because you have the 2. So those are the 2 styles for you. So simple. You don't need an electrician. You just need a screwdriver.
That's it.
And you don't have to push a button. You get 3 of these if you can swing it. We just heard from Catherine that she said that she wished she'd gotten more. Because what happens, I mean, you need to count how many outlets you have in your hallway, or how many outlets do you have in the kitchen, because you may need more than 3, you may need 6.
Exactly. It's really going to depend on where you're going to put them, where you want that guiding light. So there you can see, we just put the lights down in the studio and they come on automatically. That is huge. So you, just like our caller was saying, Catherine was saying about having that night light in the outlet or not in the outlet, this is something that comes on automatically. It doesn't take up space in your outlet. In many houses, there's just never enough outlets. But here, you're going to have a night light. You're going to be able to have that light come on automatically. 100,000 hours these LED lights will last for. And the best part is this installation is per outlet, I'm gonna say a minute or less. You unscrew that existing outlet that you already have, outlet cover, and then you just push this one on and you put that same screw back in and you're ready to go. So that's all it takes. There it is. These metal contacts are gonna go right over your existing outlet. switch out the cover, and you've got Night Angel.
I love that.
Not
Just
bad.
an angel. You're not going to hit that baby toe anymore.
Right.
Thank you, Peter Kilcullen.
Thank you.
You were fabulous tonight.
Thanks.
A quick reminder for you from our earlier American Dreams item. This is the Lightsol by Premier COB LED Magnifier 2-pack so that you can read your magazines with ease. They light up brilliantly. If you want to read your recipes, with the fine print on any of your medicine bottles, the map, because you have to know where you're going. You get 2 of these and it's free shipping for $16.95. Wonderful, wonderful customer pick. Oh, I love our little kid looking at his rocks and all of his different finds. Do you collect seashells? Do you collect coins? You need to be able to read all of that. I was joking earlier that I got a parking ticket and I didn't read the fine print. Always read the fine print. So our American Dreams series is wonderful because it's all about finding the best and the brightest entrepreneur. Will that be you next? I hope so. But now we're going to go to Guy Yovan. Hi, Guy.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here with you guys. Did you know, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, that September is National Sewing Month.